Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we are looking at the Marvel Legends Green Goblin figure. I don't know if I did the regular one a while ago. I might have, kind of a long time ago, but I just recently got this variant which has the Norman Osborn head with the mask in the hand, which is really awesome. I'm really happy to have gotten it. So I figured the figure warranted a re-review. So if I did do it, which I think I did, you remember that I said this is really good. And if I didn't do it, then I didn't say it, but I thought it. This is a really good figure. That's what he looks like. The head is sculpted greatly sculpted, wonderfully well done. Looks just like the animated series, so I'm really happy to have it. And now we're going to look at this guy. We're going to use him for the rest of the review, just because he's got the variant head and the hood, and everything else is the exact same. The pouch here can just be taken off and put on either side, so that's why it's on a different side, if you noticed that. Everything else is the same. He has the same glider. This is the curved version. If you want the flat version of the Green Goblin glider, you have to get, I think it's the Ultimate Green Goblin. No, that would be the big fiery one. Which one has the yellow bug-eyed lenses? I don't know whichever version that is, but either way, that one has a flat glider, this one has this one. But he does fit in it rather well. You just loop around his little elf boots, goblin boots, and his feet go in just like that, and he stands just fine. There's no peg though, so he's not actually tight in there, but it's no problem at all for a display, so that's pretty good. Now, as for the rest of the figure, I believe the only two figures that share this body mold are Green Goblin here and the Hobgoblin. I don't think Demo Goblin shares any of this. He might, but I haven't had that figure for a long time, so I can't be 100% sure. But I know at least he and Hobgoblin do. This guy's hand is sculpted permanently with the hood in it, but that's okay since it's the variant. Why not leave the hood in there permanently anyway? And the sculpt on the hood's actually pretty good. I think it looks nice. Mask, hood, whatever you want to call it. I think they did a pretty good job with that, so I'm pretty happy. And I do like the Norman Osborn head also. They have the little wrinkles in the hair, the sideways cornrows, so that's pretty cool. And they've got a real nice, crazy, psychopathic looking face on him, so I'm really happy with the way this turned out. And then of course he has his pumpkin bomb in his hand, which is permanent, but the hand still does maintain its articulation, and that's the same on both figures. So we have this nice scaling going on in all of the green parts. It's got a nice wash on it, or at least a dry brush type of effect. Two tones, so that's pretty nice. The purple doesn't have any shading on it, but it's sculpted really well. The little wrinkles at the shoulders and all throughout the torso and crotch. And then the boots and gloves are also sculpted well. They have seams on them, some stitching marks. So they're just, everything about this guy's done really, really well. I really don't think they could have done anything better. It looks great. I'm really, really pleased. I guess maybe a little more shading on, or some shading on the purple would have made it better, but it's not the kind of thing that you're going to notice because it's sculpted so well. It's not just a reused body, so it can get away with it, I think. And then just, again, there's more really nice sculpt work on the pouch with wrinkles and stitching and buttons, and it's just a really great figure. As far as articulation goes, the head is on one of the hinged discs, so he can look up and down pretty well. Side to side, no problem at all. Ball hinge shoulders, everything's good there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, not the greatest range of motion, but good enough. There's a swivel at the glove, a wrist hinge, and a finger hinge. This one just has the wrist hinge, as I pointed out. This one has the hinge at the fingers as well. Then he's got an ab crunch. It's not the best ab crunch in the world, but it's not bad. It doesn't go back too far. It does go forward enough. So I guess the ab crunch could have been a little better. It does have a waist twist. This one's really tight, but it is there. And then he has, are they T-jointed? I don't remember. If they're not, yeah, they're T-jointed. T-jointed ball hinge hips, so that's good. Thigh swivel there. Really good range of motion. Double jointed knees. More really good range of motion. There is a boot swivel. You guys know I don't prefer that, but a lot of you like it, so that's fine. Ankle pivot, good range of motion for that. Toe pivot, that's good too. It's a little loose, but I think it'll probably support him. And it does have pegs in it, or the toes do have pegs in them, so that's pretty cool. As far as an ankle rocker goes, I don't think he has one. I thought he did before I took him out of the box, but it doesn't look like he does. So I mean, he's not a perfect figure, but the things that aren't perfect about him aren't things that I would ever worry about. So I definitely recommend this guy, either this one or this one. They are both great figures. I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan in the world, but I think Green Goblin's kind of a badass, and I really like these figures. They're really nice, and I keep saying that, so I'm just gonna stop. Last thing I'm gonna do is give you a height measurement, and then I'm gonna go. So he stands about 6 1/4 to the top of his head in the masked version, and this guy, there's no way he's that much shorter. Let me straighten him out. He stands, oh, just over 6 inches, maybe. Let's see, let me check one more time. Maybe I was overestimating his height. Oh, he's about 6 1/4, so he's a little bit taller. I guess the head is just a little bit taller on that one. Looks, I don't know, maybe a little bit. Either way, he's just around 6 1/2 or 6 1/4 to under that, and he's a really good figure. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.